I was younger and Beetlejuice came out, I loved it. So when the game came out on the NES, of course I just couldn't wait to play it. And yeah, it's definitely not what I was expecting. Beetlejuice was made by Rare and published by LJN. Yep, I think we know where this is going. When you first start the game, the title screen comes on and Beetlejuice looks like Michael Keaton's portrayal from the movie. So that's a good start, right? The game puts the player in the role of Beetlejuice as he explores different locations from the movie, like the Maitland's house, the sandworm-infested deserts of Saturn, and the afterlife. The music in this game isn't really that good. I didn't think it had any catchy tunes, and a sound when you die will get on your nerves after a while. And you will die a lot. The graphics are just bland. There's nothing really detailed about them. They just look poorly designed, and sometimes they just look ugly. I mean, really, what am I looking at here? It kind of looks like the Thing from the Addams Family. A lot of the characters from the movie are in here. One of the bosses is the dead football guys, and I think one of the other bosses is supposed to be Otho, but it's just too hard to tell. Now the shopkeeper in this game is the small head skeleton guy at the end of the film who shrinks Beetlejuice's head. And later on you have to fight the sandworm. And the sandworm and its stage is just done okay. Two of the main characters from the film, Adam and Barbara, played by Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, are completely cut out from this game, and they are the main characters from the movie. So, how are the controls? Well, not good at all. Your main form of attack is to stomp. Now, why did the developers come up with the stomp as an attack move? I think they saw the part where Beetlejuice was attacked by those chattering teeth and decided to run with that. Now you can't kill enemies with his stomp. The stomp is only good for stomping on these bugs that keeps popping up from the ground. These bugs are the currency for the shopkeeper. After you collect some bugs, go to the shopkeeper to buy these different scare outfits. Now once you get these scare outfits, you'll want to try to save them as long as you can because there are parts in the game where you have to use it, like on these beehives. The problem with the outfits, you can only wear them for a limited time, and when you run out of outfits, you have to go stomp on more bugs so you can buy more outfits. It gets to be a pain after a while, and sometimes when you're trying to stomp on more bugs, you have enemies going back and forth at you, so you're trying to dodge them and trying to stomp bugs at the same time. The only way to kill enemies or the bosses in this game is to use the scare outfits. Beetlejuice, he jumps way too high and moves way too fast, resulting in overjumping platforms and wasting all your lives and continues in just a few minutes. Beetlejuice can take 3 hits before he dies, and you only get 3 continues. Another bad thing is that the screen doesn't scroll down when you fall, so you don't know what's coming next. It would have been nice to know so you can learn from your mistakes. Oh, and did I mention that on the outside, when you see a cliff wall, you'll go right through it. So yeah, that's really cool. Now when you get to the Dietz house, which is a house in the film, it turns into this overhead game where you gain access to these doors. Sometimes when a screen is moving, you have to quickly choose a path. If you choose the wrong path, it will cost you a life. Then there's the bosses in this game, which are fairly cheap and really easy to kill, but the problem is, half the time you don't even know you're fighting a boss, and if you don't have enough scare outfits, you are completely screwed. Jumping on their heads would have been nice, but the game only does that when it feels like it. Now this might have been a decent game if the gameplay was better, however, at the end of the game, once you beat it, it just ends, and it's almost as if the developers just wanted to get it over with. As a huge fan of Beetlejuice, I thought this game would have at least a decent ending that mirrors a film, but it didn't. This was not a good game. If you see it for a few dollars, do yourself a favor and don't pick it up. I would definitely stay away from this one. Thank you for watching my review, and have a good day.